Coffee with Kelsey. My name is Kelsey Miles, a musician based out of Madison, Wisconsin. It's nice and rainy today. Happy Thursday. Welcome to my Coffee with Kelsey show. We've been doing this for a couple years now. I'm so glad you guys have kept joining me. We jumped over to YouTube. Hope you guys are having a great day. Rhodey is in a very interesting mood this morning. Isn't that right, Rhodey? I don't know if you could hear her, but she's in a mood this morning. She just wanted to be right up by my computer the entire morning. Today, there's a few things I want to talk about. This is kind of nuts. The Supreme Court. I know I don't usually talk about politics, but this affects a lot of people right now. So I thought maybe we could talk about this if you don't mind. We'll keep a positive spin on it. We're just going to talk about how this is going to affect everyone. The Supreme Court overruled Tony Evers' ability to extend the stay-at-home order to the end of May, which is interesting. Dane County has already come out with their own stay-at-home stuff. No one knows what's going on! And my guitar's out of tune. No! Oh, man. In the comments below or beside, I forget how it works in YouTube, but let me know that you are here so I can say hello to you. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. I don't know if it should show up if you guys are here. I'm going to tune my guitar while you guys are logging in. Good morning. Last live stream, I finally was able to pull that, so I will be posting that soon. Hopefully my audio... We are good with the audio this morning. Let's see. Okay, Rhodey. You want to come say hi to everybody? In the comments on the side, let me know that you are here. I can't really see who's watching. Let me find out. What do you think, Rhodey? Come here. She's like right there. Come here. Come here. Can you guys see? Here's a tail. And that's what she does. Oh, all the time. Let's see here. Is it showing up? Oh, I can't seem to find it. Well, that's weird. I can't even find it on my own page. What is happening? Can anyone else see me? Geesh, I'm sorry. I would think I'd have this figured out by now. Oh. Mana-mana. Da-da-da-da. Mana-mana. Stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Can you guys see this? Can you? Hello. I made a comment. Let me know if you guys can see that comment. I would love to see you. Let's see if this stream is working. Hey, I'm live. Okay, cool. Awesome. Oh, man. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Nothing like not tuning my guitar until right now. So, I have an announcement. That sounds so much better. All right, in the comments on the side, let me know what's going on. What's good? What's good? What are you guys up to? Are you guys drinking your coffee? What's good? We're going to get right into some of the topics here. We'll probably just discuss. Unless you want me to play a song first. You decide. Do you want me to play a song first? Well, hello there, Lori. Oh my gosh, I have so much coffee in this cup. Yo, Rhodey. Come here. Come here. You should tell them about your new cat door. Come here. She's like right there. Come here. She's not having it. What's up, Lori? Look at your beautiful little flowers. Wisconsin's going crazy. No one knows what's happening right now. Ooh, yeah. I said good morning. Today I'm going to talk about, if you were tuned in, let me know that you are here. We're going to talk about what's going on with the Wisconsin and the stay-at-home order. I do have a show announcement. I do have a live show announcement where you can safely see me in person. Yeah, that's right, in Wisconsin. This just came about last night. Oh, yeah. Needed to sing that. What do you think, Rhodey? Can you guys hear her when she meows like that? What? What? Do you want to go outside? Do you want your toy? Where's your toy? Where's your toy? She's got really big eyes right now. What's up, everyone? Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, let's have a chat. I would love some comments about this. We're going to chat a little bit about what in the world is going on. What in the world is going on right now? I'm going to be looking this up live while we're doing this because this is crazy. This is affecting a lot of people. And I think one of the things I always get worried about is when we as a large group of people, we get divided. And I just think that solves nothing. So I want to look up, so essentially the Wisconsin, I know I usually don't talk about politics, and I'm sorry, but this really does affect all of our live music. So I think it's important to discuss it a little bit. Here's Rhodey's tail coming by again, and Q-tail. That's right. Come here, sweetie. It kind of sounds like I'm like hurting her. I'm not hurting you. You want to say hi? She loves it when I kiss her. Where's your toy? Where's your toy? Let's go get it. Go get your toy. Well, now you're just sitting in my lap. All right, so, that's definitely not, I'm not going to pull from this website. Sorry, babe. All right, so where did it go? I just had the website up. Here we go. So the Supreme Court voted 4-3 or decided 4-3 that it was overdone. He did it for too long. He doesn't have the power to do it for that long. And I'd like to know, good morning, Betty. So essentially what's happening is that it's not necessarily the Supreme Court is saying that it was a bad decision. They were just like, hey, you can't like use emergency decision-making power for that long, right? So that's essentially what they are able to decide. At least that's my understanding. Someone in the comments can let me know if I'm wrong in that thought process. But now what's happening is I believe that Dane County actually now has their own stay-at-home order. So we're going to look that up right now. This all just happened yesterday, 3 hours ago. Dane County institutes local. So this is interesting. So Dane County instituted a local stay-at-home order. Okay, the Supreme Court did not strike down the portion of the order closing public and private schools, so K through 12 schools are still closed for the rest of the school year. Let's see. And then the Supreme Court said, Health Services Secretary Andrea Palm, her first stay-at-home order went into place March 25th. And then restrictions until May 26th. We were all aware of that. This is really verbose. Yada yada. Two believes. Okay. Come on. Where's the Dane County one? Yes, Evers has relaxed some of part of the order. So like he recently had opened it up for retail shops to have 5 people or less in them. The only problem with that is that doesn't always work for all companies, right? Because some, yeah, Lori, it seems like that. Each county has authority under a different statute of the DHS. Yeah, cool. Thanks for the comments. That makes a lot of sense. So essentially, even though Tony can't have the, cat hair everywhere. Even though he doesn't have the ability to extend that emergency stay-at-home order this long, then it sounds like then the counties can decide what is best for their counties. So, this is interesting. Which is kind of weird because I heard this thing about COVID-19 where it's like if you have a swimming, like having some states that are wide open and some states that aren't, or in this case, counties that are open and some counties that aren't, it's like having a peeing section in a swimming pool. I'll let that sink in just for a minute. That doesn't work. But I get it. I don't know. This is odd. This is so crazy. So Dane County, which is weird. So I travel a lot. So I'm thinking, how is this going to affect me? Like if Dane County has a stay-at-home order, am I allowed to travel to a different county and like play? Like, all I know is that if I go to jail, I hope I have my phone for a little bit so I can live stream it. You know what I mean? Though that employees no longer have unemployment protection now. Oh, that's very interesting if everyone opens up. Oh, wow. Oh, this is a cluster. We're not going to say that F-bomb, but that's exactly what this is. Wow. Okay. So unemployment's going to get majorly affected. That's very interesting. So the pandemic unemployment assistant program, which I talked about at one of my Coffee with Kelsey's that opened up, it's like the 22nd, April 22nd, I think it opened up. And that's for people who aren't eligible for regular unemployment. So these are like gig workers or contractors, like where of no fault to their own, right? Everything was closed where they normally would be able to do work. And I thought it was a really great idea. I applied for it the day that it opened up. And we are like, 22, 23 days after I applied. And I haven't heard anything back from it. All it says is that they received my application and it could take up to 30 days, Well, what's going to happen now? Do I like not get assistance for the other days because now it's open? Do they just say, oh, well, it's open now, so everyone fend for themselves? Dane County Act. Shortly after the ruling, Dane County and Madison officials announced their own order effective immediately, which essentially mirrors the state mandate. We want to let the people of Dane County, who's saying this? Let's see. This is from Joe Parisi. He said, we want to let the people of Dane County know that as far as the guidelines, when you wake up tomorrow, it's going to be the same as when you woke up this morning. Thank you. It's rainy. I don't know about you, but it's not the same. It's not the same today. It was really beautiful yesterday morning. Anyway, while the court nixed the state order, Madison Assistant City Attorney Marcy Paulson said rulemaking authority is granted to local public health officials. That's what Betty said. And Lori. But it's YouTube. Maybe my mom isn't on here. It's a clusterfuck, everybody. That's what it is. Clusterfuck. That's what's happening. Jailhouse Rock. Yes. I've never been to jail. Been to jail. Maybe this is be like inside scoop. You guys will be like, I'll be like instead of tying myself to a tree to save to save Mother Earth, I'll be tying myself to like a stage at a bar and just be like, let me play my songs. All right. Evers and Republicans, but I hate when they talk about parties like this rather than people who are in office have decided certain things. It's so separate when news stories talk about this. But anyway, Evers and Republicans could come up with new statewide rules through the administrative rules process or via new laws. However, the two sides haven't been able to reach bipartisan agreement. There are no sides. This is a health pandemic. Anyway, we're not going to get into that. Passing new laws would be much faster. Well, I kind of wanted them to talk about Dane County more. What do you want? Just a second. Shortly after okay, here's something. The Tavern League. The Tavern League of Wisconsin is really like, that's like in charge of all of not in charge of, I think it's just all of the bars are in the Tavern League of Wisconsin. Said on its website that bars are allowed to open immediately. The Post also encouraged any businesses planning to open to follow safe practice recommendations created by the WEDC. Kristen Helmer, president of the Wisconsin Restaurant Association, said she is pleased that the state's restaurants now have more certainty, but she cautioned that restaurants will need to remain closed if their county orders it. Ooh, that sucks. So if you if you open up because all these other restaurants are able to, but your county is ordering not to, but the county isn't going to be able to supply you with any financial support for making you remain closed. That's through the state. Brody, this is insane. This is what is happening in the world. All right, Lori. Yep. Lori Becker says, yes, I heard someone say this morning something I agree with. The virus doesn't know state or county lines. We should be uniform. I'm okay with things being open, but we still need to be safe. I agree, Lori. Good morning, Teresa from Peshtigo. The word Peshtigo has a thing with me. It's I've said it wrong many times, but I didn't this morning. Yeah, it's like having a peeing section in a swimming pool. That doesn't work. We're aware of that. Here's the thing, though. I do think it's really important that people are able to make their own decisions about their health. And so, I know people who are have compromised immune systems, and they're going to take precautions to stay safe. And they should be allowed to do that. But there's also people who would like to throw more caution to the wind, right? It's like I don't know. It is. It's hard to. I get both sides. Right? And so for me personally, like, I'm not holding my breath that I'm gonna get any financial relief from the state for the pandemic. Like, I'm not holding my breath on that. I do have an announcement. because I'm not holding my breath on financial support right now, I'm making no money, right? Other than my thank you to all of my Patreon fans, my Patreon group. It's a monthly subscription to tie in with me and get behind the scenes stuff. We have a Cocktails with Kelsey this Saturday. That's one of my announcements. It'll be a Patreon only stream. It'll be through YouTube, and I will be asking for requests from you guys later today. I'll be asking for requests. I'd love to play you guys some songs. We're not going to do Zoom this time. We're going to just do on YouTube live stream. And then later this month, we'll do another Zoom where we can all kind of get together and chat, and I'll share some new songs I've been writing. Today, I will go ahead and play a little bit of a song. This live stream will be longer. I already can tell. So why don't we go into show announcements? Rody, it's time for announcements. Announcement time. All right, so on Friday, what day is it? It's Thursday. Duh. On Friday, I am... Here, I didn't have my Coffee with Kelsey symbol. There we go. On Friday, I am playing a show in conjugation with the Wisconsin Brewing Company in Verona. I'm going to be playing there in September, and we were talking, Kathy and I were talking, cue the cattail. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Do you want your toy? Do you want to go outside? I don't know what you want. Oh, she keeps slow blinking at me. So Friday I'll be playing a show from 7 to 8 through the Wisconsin Brewing Company. And I am excited about that show because they're really great people. We've talked quite a bit about how this stay-at-home has affected their company and their business and everything. And they have so much live music outside, so I'm very happy to play a live stream for them. Then on Saturday, I'll be doing a live stream for another brewing company that I love, Circe's Brewing Company in Columbus, Ohio. In Columbus, Wisconsin. Columbus, Wisconsin. There's a Columbus, Wisconsin, Rody. You can't see her, can you? I'll at least let you see her, the back of her head. Here you go. There's Rody. We'll get you in this stream a little bit. And so that'll be on Saturday from like 6 until maybe like 6:50 or so. And then I'll jump off and we'll jump on YouTube. This will be an after party for my Patreon group. So anyone on my Patreon page can access this live stream. And this one will be more music heavy. We'll be doing just like this with the live stream with YouTube where you'll be able to comment. And I would love to have you there. So anyone who signs up for my Patreon can access that. So let's see here. There's something else I was going to tell you. Oh, I have a really big personal announcement. Here's the thing. I'm just going to be really honest. I don't trust that I'm going to get any financial help from this stay-at-home pandemic order, whatever. I haven't been able to play shows for money since... Did you have to knock that over? Rody. Since March 20th, March 17th, or whatever that weekend was. And so, yeah, maybe within the next week, I'll be able to receive some unemployment. That would be amazing, but I'm not holding my breath. Can you stop knocking things over? I'm trying to have like we're having a serious conversation. So anyway, I have really exciting news. My camera just died. Come on, Rody. I have exciting news. So, because I don't trust that any of that is going to come through, I have been offered a part-time position as... Oh, come on, camera. Let's see if it's going to come back on. Come on, camera. This camera, I don't know why it derps out like this. There we go. I have been offered a part-time teaching position at UW-Madison. So I'm going to be teaching the advanced organic course. It's a college-level organic chemistry course. It'll be online, and it's only 8 weeks, so it's very part-time, but it'll help me a little bit through the end of the year because I still don't understand what's going to happen with everything. I think there are, like, I know bars that have closed from this. And I also think there's going to be several bars and restaurants that aren't going to be able to hire me like they had planned on. I think the number of people that will be allowed to be inside restaurants and bars will be affected. The way this works is I'm hired by venues to come entertain you. So if only a percentage of their capacity is allowed at their venue, that means the venue can only make so much money, okay? If they are capped at the amount of money that they can make, then they only have so much that they could pay to hire entertainment. And so what happens is it becomes this business model that doesn't really work out for either of us, right? So sure, if the guaranteed amount I would make at a venue goes down, perhaps I would make that up in tips. But that's also not going to happen because maybe there's only going to be 25% capacity allowed or something. There's a lot of unknowns. I am very excited. I went ahead and I took this position at UW-Madison, so I'll be Dr. Miles. I'm totally making all the students call me Dr. Miles just because it sounds cool. And I love teaching, so I'm excited to have this as a little part-time job because I don't trust that I'm going to get any unemployment from any of this. It doesn't affect how much I'm playing live streams. It doesn't affect if I'm going to be playing live shows if things are opening up. None of that will be affected. I will just be working even more. But I've spent a lot of years studying organic chemistry, so I'm well aware with all the course material, and it's fun. I enjoy helping students learn. So yeah, so that's what's going on. That's what's going on in my world. So thank you for listening to that little montage of stuff. All right, there was something else I wanted to share with you guys. Real quick, you know what? I don't know if I have time for this. We're going to have to wait for it for next week. I was going to walk through some things that you can do in your home. We'll just have it for next week. Next week, I'm going to talk about home renovations that you can do yourself, okay? And I'm a single female living by myself. My cat doesn't help me much. There are so many things you can do in your own home to make improvements that make you feel good. And so I'm going to show you some of those next Coffee with Kelsey. And these are some videos I'm sharing on my Patreon page, whole videos of like what's going on with voiceovers and stuff. If you want to dive in, you can go to my Patreon page. Otherwise, I will talk about some things that you can do at home. I've made some major home improvements, but there's lots of little stuff that I've learned that, I don't need to, I can do this myself, right? And so I want to talk about that next week. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Betty. Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate it. Yeah. It's weird because I've just had to pivot some. So, but it's something I'm good at, and it's part-time, and I'm helping. It's in line with what I want to do forever, which is just to help people anyway. So it's cool. I get to teach and teach the youth. Teach the youths. But and it'll be nice financially to just have a little bit of a something coming in. I have no idea. So I'm going to make a quick announcement. Unless something changes, I will be playing my first show live outside, okay? This is at a venue called Anchor. It's Anchor Inn in Edgerton, Wisconsin. And this is outside. They have a huge outdoor space. I am on the river stage. I will be, 30 feet, 40 feet away from anyone. They have seating that's separated. I don't think they're going to allow anyone to sit at the bar. I'm not 100% sure. But I will be playing a show on, I'm going to play a show on Saturday, May 23rd. And, if you don't want to risk it and come out, I totally get it. And that's okay. And if you'd like to, that's cool too. And that's on Saturday, May 23rd. And I will be playing a show there in Anchor in Edgerton. So More publicity, the singing, Doc. I love it. I love it. I'll teach you guys organic chemistry. There's a lot we can learn together. I have a song called Crazy Town. It's called Funkin' in Crazy Town, and I feel like I should rewrite it. For all of this nonsense. So I'm going to. I kind of want to play you guys a brand new song, but it's not done yet. Do you guys want to hear like a brand new clip on my piano of a brand new song? It's like not done. We are there. So excited. I love you guys. Do you guys want to hear a new? I'm assuming you guys are going to say yes. If you say no, then I'm really sorry. I don't know if you guys will be able to see me from my piano, but we're just going to do it anyway. Welcome to Coffee with Kelsey, where no one knows what's going to happen. Hopefully it autofocuses. Is it going to autofocus? We'll see. Cool. I started writing a song called Where Do We Go From Here? I felt like I didn't understand what was happening. I just, with this, all of the stay-at-home order and stuff, okay, well, now everyone's scared of everything. So that's literally all I pretty much have written for this song, but I like the vibe of it. Here we go. See if you guys can hear that. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check. Cool. Where do we go from here? Everything I thought I knew just seems so unclear. Where do we go from here? Everything I understood just seemed to disappear. Where do we go from here? Everything I thought I knew just seemed to disappear. Where do we go from here? Everything I thought I knew just seemed to disappear. Something like that. This is my new song. I'm working on it. It's called Where Do We Go From Here? And it's gonna have electronic drums on it, actually. That's what I'm hearing. So it's like a where do we go from here? Yeah. Maybe you can come by boat. Yes. I feel like I should just invest in a kayak and just play shows everywhere, no matter what. Oh, man. I would love that. You are there. Oh, I would love that. You guys are, okay, cool. You know, it's like, I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable that in order for them to see me live, they'd have to like risk their health or something. I think there's just ways that we can be really safe about it, you know, and it's outdoors and there's lots of room and I highly encourage you to make a reservation. In fact, if you have any issues making a reservation, you reach out to me and I will make a reservation for you. Okay? I mean it. If you want to come out to my show, please. Yes, Betty, soulful. Cheryl, thank you. Yeah. Where do we go from here? Everything I thought I knew just seemed to disappear. Ooh, where do we go from here? Yeah, it's like it'll start off real like ethereal, real light head voice kind of singing. I gotta be honest, setting up my studio is taking me a lot longer than I thought it would. I literally spent 6 hours trying to hook this thing up to my system, and I finally figured it out. So please, my Patreon page, just be patient with me. I will be releasing new stuff like this that's pretty high quality. And I've got a great audio engineer. I'll send things off when I need full band stuff, but there's a lot of things I'll just be able to record acoustic versions of things. Betty, I am working on an acoustic version of I See You. And that will be released on WVMO Voice of Monona on a radio station. They are going to premiere the song for me, which is super cool. Rhodey, we didn't do your high five. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. We talked about a lot of stuff. I didn't play quite as many songs as I normally do. Come here, Rhodey. She's so mad at me. Uh-oh. You're attacking my wrist. Where's your toy? Don't attack me. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have picked up the monster. Come on. We've got a monster on the loose. Can you sit? Thank you. Hey, high five. That's attacking. That's a pretty good high five. We're going to leave you alone just for a minute. She wants to play really bad. I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Saturday, May 23rd will be my first show live out. That's at the Anchor. Tomorrow, live stream on Facebook at 7 o'clock. And then on Saturday, I have another one for my Patreon at 7. But if you want to jump on early on Facebook from 6 until about 6:50, I will be doing another free live stream. And yeah, I do have to tell you something too, real quick. I was supposed to be playing in St. Louis at the end of May during that weekend, and I had 2 of my shows in St. Louis canceled, but one kept on. But I had to cancel my trip just because it doesn't make sense financially for me to drive that far for a small amount of money, and I feel really bad I had to cancel that trip. But financially, I just couldn't swing it. And so I canceled that. And then last night, the owner at the Anchor was talking to me. So I'm actually booking the acoustic acts actually for the entire weekend there. And he told me if I got a ticket, he would pay for it. So, so anyway, I hope that I don't get a ticket. I don't think you'd get in trouble, but I might. If the county doesn't want us to do this. She's saying something. Your cat is answering. I love it, Betty. I love it. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Thursday. Let's end on a really positive note. What is that positive note? My spinach is growing. My peppers are growing. It's cloudy outside. That's not a good positive note. How's this? Let's think about collectively just two things that you are grateful for. And just sit there for a moment. What are you grateful for? It could be anything. It could be this cattail that's going to show up. Ha! Cattail. I'm grateful for my cat, Rhodey. As crazy as she is, I love her so much. And she is a very solid person in my life. Is that weird? I am a crazy cat lady. I'm also really grateful that all my friends and family that I know are healthy and safe. And so, yeah. So think about 2 things you're grateful for, and I think it will help all of our days be better, right? All of our Thursdays, huh, Rhodey? All right. We love you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Yes. All right. See you guys later. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love ya. Take care. Bye-bye.